Natalie, I'm about to let him in.
Okay.
And you know what, Natalie, since this isn't a assault family violence, can you put the record on?
You think you can hear it?
I think so, if you put the mic there. Oh, hey, one more thing I had told him. There was a switch. I just want to make sure you guys can check.
We're on the record.
Like he's trying to
Huh?
He's trying to connect to audio.
It takes a little bit. So this one, he already has a warrant on this one.
On this particular case,
Mm-hmm.
he's gone. Let's go ahead and stay on the record until he gets back on. Natalie, since we're on the record, let me go ahead and call the docket for the individual that didn't show up. All right, the time is 10:34 a.m. Today's date is June 24th, 2020, and we are on the record. My name is Judge Tony Gonzalez. I'm the judge of the Robstown Municipal Court. We're here today on the arraignment docket, once again scheduled for June 24, 2020 at 10 o'clock a.m. The time is now 10:35 a.m. and we're going to call the docket. Court calls cause number 2005001747, State of Texas versus Reginald Easley. Let the record reflect that Mr. Easley has not shown up for the Zoom docket. And let me make it clear, this is a Zoom docket. We are doing this remote hearing on the Zoom app as prescribed by the Texas Court Administration, Office of Court Administration. Mr. Easley did not make an appearance. In cause number 2006002187, State of Texas versus Martin Reina. Ms. Nava, can you tell the court what's going on with that one? I'm sorry, I made a mistake. Today's docket is for July 1st, 2020. And today's date is July 1st, 2020. COVID has me mixed up with my days. Ms. Nava, can you tell me what's going on with Martin, with Jorge Molina? Or no, Martin Reina.
With who?
Martin Reina?
Martin Reina, you already approved the deferred,
Okay, so,
but Jorge Molina is trying to attempt to get on and he
Okay.
just logged off. I'm trying to get a hold of him again.
okay, perfect.
Unless you want to do it by audio. Like me calling him.
No, this is an assault by contact family violence. We need to do it where I can see him and swear him in.
Okay.
Natalie, let's go ahead and go off the record until we have Mr. Molina back over here.
Okay.
Natalie,
I didn't do it this time. It wasn't me, but I caught the mistake.
hold on real quick.
Reset. What was this guy?
Please leave your message.
He hung up. Participants. Invite. I'm trying to call that guy again.
No.
Mr. Molina.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I just sent you the link that takes you directly to the conference. So just click on that.
Okay, I was already there, but I'm having a lot of trouble because I'm at work and my phone didn't have any charge. Now I'm having to borrow a charger, and I'm in the vehicle right now charging my phone, and I'm trying to get this done.
Okay. Well, I just sent you the direct link, and that's gonna take you straight to the arraignment. We're just
So
wait.
I just pressed that, and it would take me there.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Okay. Bye. Okay. I'm gonna let him in, Judge.
You let him in?
I'm gonna let him in.
We need to go back on the record.
Okay.
We don't have him on video.
Hold on. I'm asking him to unmute it.
It should be
Mr.
unmuted now.
Mr. Molina?
Yes, sir.
Okay, for whatever reason, we are unable to hear you. I mean, unable to see you.
How do I connect to the video?
Hold on. I just sent him. Accept that. What I sent you. There you
Okay,
go.
Okay, there we go. Okay, we are back on the record. The time is 10:43 a.m. The date is July 1st, 2020. Court's going to call cause number 2002-000-833 and 2006-001895, State of Texas versus Jorge Molina. Mr. Molina, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth so help you God?
I do.
Okay, you can put your hand down. Mr. Molina, I'm going to let you know some rights that you have and some information before I let you know what you're being charged with and asking you how you plea, okay? You are here today on the arraignment docket. That means you're here appearing for the first time on this charge, on these charges to answer to them. The cases that come before this court are Class C misdemeanors with fines that normally do not exceed $500, okay? So today you're going to be asked to enter a plea after you are read your charges. There's three things you have a choice. You can enter a plea of guilty, not guilty, or no contest. A plea of guilty and or a plea of no contest will then result in you having to go to sentencing. Hold on, please, okay? Okay, Mr. Molina.
Yes, sir.
So if you enter a plea of guilty or no contest, then we go to the sentencing portion of the case, where I have a number of things that I can do. If you enter a plea of not guilty, then the case is going to be will be set for trial. You will receive a notice of a pretrial date first, where you will have an opportunity to speak to a prosecutor. The prosecutor has the ability to listen to what you have to say, anything you want him to consider. And then he has the ability to enter into some type of plea bargain agreement, or if he feels a case warranted, if he feels there's no case, he has the ability to dismiss a case. You understand this?
I do.
Okay. Also, Mr. Molina, it's important that you understand that there are consequences beyond this courtroom. A plea of guilty and a plea of or no contest and a finding of guilt could result in surcharges from the state of Texas. It just depends on what the charges are. Those are beyond this courtroom. Do you understand that?
I do.
Also, if you are not a United States citizen, a plea of guilty or no contest and a final conviction could affect your status here in the United States. Also, Mr. Molina, I need to read you a statutory warning because you are being charged with assault by contact causing family violence. So by statute, I have to read this to you. If you are convicted of a misdemeanor offense involving violence where you are or were a spouse, intimate partner, parent, or guardian of the victim, or are or were involved in another similar relationship with the victim, it may be unlawful for you to possess or purchase a firearm, including a handgun or long gun, or ammunition pursuant to federal law under 18 U.S.C. section 922 G9 or section 46.04B of the Texas Penal Code. If you have any questions whether these laws make it illegal for you to possess or purchase a firearm, you should consult an attorney. Do you understand this?
I do.
Okay, Mr. Molina. You have the right to have a trial before a jury. You can waive your right to a trial by jury, and you can have a trial before the court, which is me. You have the right to have an attorney represent you. If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will not be appointed to you because this case, there is no chance of jail time. But an attorney could help you understand the law, could help you understand procedure, and can help you make decisions regarding your case. If you choose to go forward without a lawyer, I have no choice but to hold you to the same standard as if you were an attorney. Do you understand this?
I do.
Okay. You also have the right to remain silent. You don't have to testify in your case against yourself. It is the state's burden to prove their case against you beyond a reasonable doubt. If you choose not to testify, I won't hold it against you, nor will a jury hold it against you. As you sit here today, you are presumed innocent until proven guilty. Do you understand this?
I do.
Okay. It's also important to know that if there is a fine, if you plead guilty or no contest and there's a fine assessed in this case and court costs, there are alternative means to payment. If you are unable to make meet your financial obligation, you can fill out an application where we will have an indigency hearing to determine if you qualify for a payment plan, if you qualify for community service or other alternatives. Do you understand this?
I do.
Okay. All right, Mr. Molina, you are charged with 2 offenses. The first being assault by contact family violence alleged to have occurred on or about January 24th, 2020 in Robstown, Nueces County, Texas. And you are charged with failure to appear alleged to have occurred on or about March 25th, 2020 in Robstown, Nueces County, Texas. Are you aware of both these charges?
I am aware of one.
Okay, which one are you not aware of?
I am not aware of the failure to appear.
Okay, well, you were ordered to appear on March 25th, 2020, and you did not make an appearance. If you're not in agreement with that, you can plead not guilty, and then you'll have an ability to talk to the prosecutor. And if there's a valid excuse or a valid reason, he can do away with that. Do you understand that?
Yeah, they will.
Okay. So now I'm going to go through each charge individually. As to the charge of assault by contact family violence alleged to have occurred on or about January 24th, 2020 in Robstown, Nueces County, Texas, against Irma Molina. As to that charge, how do you plead?
Not guilty, sir.
The court will accept your plea of not guilty. We're going to set this matter for trial. We have to have a jury trial. If we have to have a trial, do you want a trial by jury or a trial before the court?
Before the court is fine.
Excuse me?
Before the court.
Okay. And then as to the charge of failure to appear alleged to have occurred on or about March 25th, 2020 in Robstown, Nueces County, Texas. As to that charge, how do you plead? On the failure to appear.
Not guilty, sir.
Okay, we're gonna accept your plea of not guilty on that charge also. Do you also want to waive a jury trial in that case?
Yeah.
And, okay, Mr. Molina, you will receive a notice of when we're gonna have your pretrial. It'll be conducted like this on Zoom. Unless things change between now and then, we'll let you know, okay?
Okay.
All right, Mr. Molina, thank you so much.
Hold on, Judge.
Yes,
Can
I
I
have a
verify your address, Mr. Molina?
I have a question before you go.
yes, sir.
Is there any documentation on the failure to appear that y'all have that I don't?
Well, that's where you have to talk to the prosecutor.
Okay, yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Okay, at that time, y'all can discuss it, and if he sees that you weren't properly notified, then he has the ability to dismiss that charge, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, Mr. Molina, can you verify your address?
4940 Heather Road. Robstown, Texas, 78380.
Got that, Natalie?
Yes, and that's where you receive your mail, correct?
That's correct.
Okay, then we'll send notice to that address.
Thank you, Mr. Molina. You'll get notice from us, okay?
Okay, I'm waiting on it.
Thank you. Okay, the time is 10:53 and we're off the record.
I should have just clocked in. You forgot to tell him that we're gonna mail him the plea forms.
Well, you can have Cynthia call him and tell him that he's gonna be getting the plea forms. All right, Natalie, go home. At 11 o'clock, I'll see if anybody gets on.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
The only one that we have a child obligation is the Kaylee Peña.
yeah, so we'll see if she gets on.
And if anybody calls, I already told Cynthia to give him the meeting ID and password.
Okay, that'll work.
Okay. Okay,
Okay,
bye.
we're gonna stop the live